Hello everyone, and welcome to our Q&A. Every Thursday we are here, 3 p.m. Eastern. Usually, 1 week we do the podcast and we have a guest, and 1 week we do Q&A where we can just tell you about all the new updates with Walmart. And there's so many all the time, and just take the time to answer some questions and just interact with you guys. So I'm sure everybody's super busy, or maybe not. Maybe it's now you guys starting to just relax. And sales on Walmart are by Walmart reports is 4 times more than last year. So I hope a lot of you managed to grow from last year to this year. And yeah, I have Kelsey here with me today. Norm is traveling. So hey, Kels, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Here you are. Here you are. I think we have some. I feel like my very slow. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Do you see it?
Yeah, I think
I feel like
you're buffering a
my
little bit.
internet is not the
So
best.
yeah, we'll see if it gets any better in a little bit. But it's a little behind right now, but
Yeah.
we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you hear us good, um, so we know if everything is okay. So yeah, I cannot believe we're in December. It's actually we're like in half of December. In a little bit more than 2 weeks is going to be a new year. Um, and I see people already putting some question. We will get to all your question, guys. So I cannot believe it. I don't know. It's just crazy. This year went super fast. I'm actually very excited for 2024. I think it's gonna be a great year for everything. So hope you guys agree with me. Let me know. Are you excited? Are you okay with this 2023 to be over with and entering a new year? Let us know. Do you have big plans? I like in December to take a lot of time to really kind of reflect on the year and already make plans for next year. Already, this is the perfect time to sit. Don't wait till January 1st. Now it's the best time to actually sit and start planning next year. So, yeah, let's start with the Walmart updates, and then we're going to take all your questions, guys. All right. So, I don't know if you know, but most of you have the option in their account to get paid early. It's mean you can get paid sometimes every day or every couple of days. So you just need to turn it on when you go to payment. On the left side, one of the tabs, it says payment. When you click on that, there is like a little blue button that you can just switch it on, and Walmart will pay you as faster than usually they pay once in 2 weeks. So in that option, you can get paid faster. So I actually use it. It's cool. I like it. Sometimes that I don't need to wait for 2 weeks to get any payment from them. So I really like that feature. We can go to our next update. Walmart Connect out of budget feature. So this is a really good features for those of you that really don't take the time to monitor their ads daily. What happened that in that season, sometimes in the morning it can be so much traffic, and if you have a daily budget, you can be out of your budget by 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. and then you're missing out to do advertise that whole day because you're out of your budget. So make sure you're using that feature. And in general, I see a lot of people that they don't run ads, or they run ads, they did a campaign and they just left it there to, if you run any campaign by yourself, make sure you optimize it. It's mean you going back to the campaign and you take down reports and making sure that you're not overspending. I don't see enough conversion rate. One of the things you can do, you can download the list of all the keywords that is in your campaign, and you can see exactly which keyword bring in traffic, bring in clicks, bring in conversion, and which keywords actually spending you a lot of money with no clicks and no conversion. So remove those keywords. Remove all those keywords that spend you a lot of money, and raise your bids on the keywords that do bring you a lot of conversion. Run your keywords. Your campaigns is not going to be effective if your listing is not optimized and following the guidelines, because if your listing score or you don't have some specific keyword, the ads algorithm is very sophisticated and very smart, and it can see that you're not relevant or that your score is really low. It's going to choose other sellers that advertise, and it's going to give them the first placement. So if you make sure you do that, you will always get the placement on top of the first page. So make sure, again, your listing is optimized, following the guidelines. Make sure your listing score is high, and make sure you all the time checking your ads, optimizing your ads, adding new keywords, removing some keywords, changing your bids, playing with your bid, with your budget. If your conversion rate is starting to get better and better, this is a good time to raise your budget, because now you can make more sales. So let us know if you have any questions about advertisement. Let's go to the next one. So there is, if you are looking for different solution provider for different things, let's say you want to have an inventory management software that can now connect and manage your store. Let's say you have store on Amazon, store on Shopify, on eBay, Etsy, and Walmart. Now you need a place that everything is kind of managed in one place. There's a lot of solution provider that have amazing software that can help you take charge on all these stores and shipment, logistic, and so on. If you need any tools to do anything, if it's from repricer tools to tools for keywords. If you need services like any agency that can manage your account, create your listing, or anything else, there is a whole Walmart have a whole network, a directory for all this stuff. This is the link. It's walmart.com/partners/partner directory, and you can see I'm there. I'm so proud of it. So my agency is there as well, as we are a partner of Walmart as well. And so again, great place to find help, anything you need, so check it out. All right. So marketplace spotlight is something I talk about all the time. Every week I'm letting you know, make sure you know all the events Walmart is running. The easiest way to enter, to be part of event, is to create promo code. You go to your account, you download the spec sheet for price, you create promo. It can be either reduced price or clearance. Once you do that, you're already part of, you're most likely to get better placement. Walmart have those events, and in those events, the algorithm is looking for all the listings that have those reduced price and discounts on them. So you automatically can enter a lot of stuff without doing extra work, just by uploading a promo sheet and create promos on your items. If you do have an account manager, or you have on your account the option to do campaigns and flash deals, so you're a little bit more familiar with those things. So again, Walmart is really want to help you. They're giving you different option to give you more placement, better traffic, especially on those events. On those days, I hear that sometimes people, surprisingly is selling out so fast because there is so much traffic. So always be prepared. So again, make sure you add in those promo codes to your listing. And now it's the best time because there's so much traffic. Customers like it because it's like eye-catching when your price is like, let's say $29.99, and now they see now it's only $19.99. People are looking for deals, especially at this time. It's going to help you get the customer attention and get more sales. So create those promotions. All right. There is, if you guys like to see reports, the Channel Advisor, again, it's a software that do, it's going to help you to manage your store multi-channel. So if you have, again, many stores in different channels, different marketplaces, Channel Advisor, that's what they do. They help you kind of, take control and do everything in one place. You don't need to log in all day to, all your stores. Just log in one place and everything is there. So they have a consumer behavior, a global report. There is links in here. We can put it in the chat as well, so you guys can see. Again, it's a great way to gain invaluable insight to elevate your marketplace strategy. So there's really interesting information in there. So you can go check it out. All right. Extended holiday returns, like Amazon like to do that. Also, Walmart likes to do it. It is more chances to get more sales if the customer know that they have more time to return the item. It is working. It is going to help, because people buying sometimes things a little bit early, or they know that, or they're traveling in January or something, so they want to make sure they have extra time to get more time to return. So right now you can, I think it's automatically a lot of your stuff going there, but make sure you go to your settings under returns, and make sure your return setting is set up good. If you have returns with WFS, make sure that you choose. You have two options to get returns. If you use WFS, one of them is to have it shipped back to you, or the other one is to be disposed. So you do have these two options. Make sure you have the right option there for you, and make sure that you set up your return. If, for example, you're selling items that do not make sense to get back, you can just give refunds, set it up as refund without an actual return, and make sure you are taking part of all those extended holiday returns, because again, it's just going to help you get more sales. All right. Yeah, I think that's it with all the update. Again, if somebody needs any kind of help, we still have this promotion where we help you get some free audit on your listing. We can tell you exactly what's wrong with your title, with the description, with your images, anything that we give you an audit, if you can go and fix it. We see amazing results. We see sometimes people just changing the title and then they're getting much more traffic. Make sure your title is following the guidelines is very important. That's the first thing the algorithm is looking at, is your title. Make sure your title, you didn't just copy paste it from Amazon. Make sure it's not too long. Make sure it's following the guidelines. And make sure you have at least 5-6 images. Right now is the best time to upload videos. It's really simple. You can do it in your account. And another thing that is very important is run, if the last time you did your keyword research was 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, make sure you're doing a new keyword research specifically for Walmart, because especially in this time of the year, keywords are changed. Everything is changing super fast. It can be, new phrases that are more trendy. Walmart is a different marketplace than Amazon, so sometimes customer will use different search term. Check your competition. Go to your best competition and see what keywords he's ranking for, because you can take some from there and use it as well. Then you can sometimes see what they're advertising for, and that's great information. If you are advertising, you need to know what your competition is doing when they advertise. So make sure you're doing all the stuff. We also have another offer where we can do a keyword research for you. So again, take advantage of those reports, and probably till the end of the year, we will run those promotion. Again, it's absolutely free. You get a free document just to help you get your listing, to the next level. So yeah, let's take some questions.
All right. So if you do have any live questions during this Q&A, just let us know in the comment sections. We're going to be getting to those first. So we have a couple already coming in, but yeah, let us know and we'll be happy to answer your questions. And then we'll go over to questions that we've seen in the Facebook group too. So first one is from Joseph. What is your opinion? Or I think this is from Joseph. What is your opinion about WFS? I bought a week ago. I had to turn off 2-day delivery because I found out the post office has been behind on deliveries.
All right, you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. The post office has been behind. Okay, so yeah, it's happening almost every year when it's getting super busy, and you get, usually with USPS, you will get a specific shipping label. It's supposed to be delivered by December 16, and then you see they're behind. So, and then what happens is, it's if you don't deliver on the time, it's gonna count as issue in your account. So every time your item doesn't ship on time, your items don't deliver on time, it is going to affect your account score, that eventually you can lose your pro seller badge. You can even get suspended. I was surprised last week we had a couple of people get suspended for different issue. Even in this time of the year, you most likely to get suspended for big issues. So make sure you monitoring that. So like Joseph said, the only thing you can do, go to your shipping setting and change it back to 4 or 5 days. So then you don't promise 2 days and cannot deliver that. So and just use more FedEx and UPS right now, because they're a little bit more reliable than USPS. That's the only thing I would probably do is just pay a little bit more shipping to get it shipped on time and deliver on time.
Okay, next question. Thanks, guys. I'd like to know how to add promo codes.
Yes, so you go to your account, and then I think under items on the right side, on top, you will have the option to do uploads. You can do bulk uploads. You click on that, and then you will choose seller or seller fulfilled. It doesn't really matter. And then the next one, you will get a whole list of different Excels they have. So you choose the one that says price. You click on that, it's automatically going to download it, and you fill it up. There is instruction on that spreadsheet. You fill it up, you upload it exactly to the same place where you left, and then you chose price, and you chose promo. It's you.
Oh, Michal, I think you're frozen if you can hear me. So we'll come back to that question in just a little bit. We're going to throw it over to a sponsor just for a quick second, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Are you struggling with your Walmart marketplace business? Do you need help from a skilled and reliable virtual assistant? Well, look no further than Virtual Assistant Academy, or VAA Philippines. VAA specializes in locating, screening, training, and supporting high-quality Walmart VAs in the Philippines. Their VAs receive extensive Walmart training and ongoing professional development, and are committed to long-term working relationships with you. Partner with VAA and experience the peace of mind knowing that you have a dedicated Walmart-trained VA who's up to date with the latest tools and trends in the dynamic Walmart marketplace. Head over to VAAphilippines.com and let VAA match you with your ideal VA today.
All right, Michal, are you back? I think you're still frozen. So if we're not able to continue the Q&A in the next minute or two, we might have to ended, unfortunately. But in the meantime, if you do have any questions, go ahead and throw them over in the comments. And we're just going to give this a minute before. So just to recap, if you would like to be part of the free listing audit, we posted the link here. I saw a comment about that you've not received a response yet about the audit. We'll have Michal and her team take a look and see if they can help you out with that. And then I also have another link for the free Walmart keyword report. So I'm going to be posting that here as well. There we go. So if you'd like to apply to that as well, you can check those out. And yeah, unfortunately, I think we have been having some internet issues for this live. So I'm just going to be checking with Michal. And appreciate the patience, everyone. So it looks like we may have to cancel, unfortunately. So, let's see.
All right.
Hello.
Technical
You're back?
issues today. Yeah, I'm here, but yeah, I don't know if it's the internet, my computer. Sorry for that, but I'm back. So
All right.
get to these questions.
Okay, so I think your answer got a little cut off about how to add the promo codes. If you want to go over that again.
Sorry for that. So, bulk uploads, you choose a spec sheet that says price on it, you fill it up, and then you upload it. Again, in the spec sheet, there is a place where there is instruction. It's very simple spec sheet, very, very simple. You upload it, and then you choose price. It's going to ask you what kind of price. Is it pricing or promo price? And then check your feed. After a couple of minutes, go check your feed. Make sure it actually went through. Again, usually if it's the first time, you might gonna get some errors. So try it again, second, even third time. But it's very simple spec. The minute you're gonna get the hang of it, it's gonna be super easy the next time and after that. And it's really easy spec. They only ask you for a couple of simple questions like your SKU, your price, your sales price, what kind of promo you would like, reduced price or clearance. And then you put the date, what date you want to start the promo and what date you want to end the promo. Make sure with the start date is at least 4 hours ahead. So I would usually do 4 hours ahead or even a day ahead just to make sure it will accept the spec sheet.
Okay, and we have another question. Is there a way to find a short URL address of our products?
That's a good question. It's like I know what you mean, because sometimes I will go to a product and I will get really short URL, like the Walmart and the item number, right? And sometimes it's given me like really, really long URL. I'm not sure I have a way to do a short URL, but you can always take the URL and, go to Bitly and get a shorter one. Maybe there is some formula that they, you do slash and the item number. I'm not sure. Once you find a short one, maybe you can see how it's built. Because usually it needs to be like walmart.com something slash the item number. And that's how the short link should be built.
Okay. And we're going to just throw to one of the questions from the group. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Is there an easy way to know if Walmart has lost any of my WFS inventory? Thanks in advance.
That is a really, really good question. Actually, I had a really interesting conversation with Refund Stacker. So if you guys don't know, there is a software out there named Refund Stacker, and it's the same like you guys know Godita, right? So software that goes to your account and go to FBA and check in and finding all the errors and give you refund. So there is this software like that. They're in beta, but they're actually launching it right now. And you only pay if you get refund. So I think that there's nothing to lose by using a software like that. that can help you get refunds, and the software is doing all this work. The software is smart enough to understand if something didn't receive, something got lost, they overcharge you fees. It's even doing the returns for you. It's even going to get you refunds for customers' returns. So again, I can grab you guys some more information later and put you a link. Actually, I'm gonna put I'm gonna give Kelsey to put in the comment an email address that you guys can email them and get some information about a refund tracker. But in general, if you do not use any software, you have to download reports. So you need to make sure you know what you ship, the quantity you ship, and then you look at the quantity that has been received. You open a case and you can get confirmation about, if let's say you ship 100 of an item, and when you look at your Walmart account, it's showing it's only 90 being received. Open a case and try to get a clear answer of how many units did receive. You can, the nice thing with WFS, there is actually they have a phone number you can call and get to somebody at WFS. So if something got lost, they will open the case for you, and they will monitor and make sure somebody is getting back to you with some answers. But again, if you're small volume, I would say make sure it's not too hard to follow your WFS. But if you're a bigger volume, use the software, because that's the software is just going to bring you so much money back. Yeah, let's go to the next question. I will grab, let me see if I can find that email address quick.
All right. And Pauline said, I believe this is for the short URL, pull the title of the product out of the URL, and then it would be walmart.com/IP/product ID.
Oh, thank you, Pauline. Yep.
Okay. And our next question, this one is from Maxwell. Hi, Michal. Does anyone know if it's possible on Walmart PPC to 1, see graphs per campaign instead of account-wide, and 2, track any changes made to campaigns, history? Each campaign in Amazon PPC has this.
Okay, so again, when you go to your ads account, you do have an option to run some information and get some reports and graphs. You can see it. So you can definitely see all this stuff. Another thing you can do is there is a lot of great softwares out there, and if you're really serious about your ads, there's a lot of great software like Picometrics or PackView. There's a couple more, Quatela, that you can see much more things like that, like graphs. You can see all your reports. You can set up more things to be more automated. So definitely you can see that. And your second one is you want to track any change made to campaign. So what do you mean you want to track any change made? You make the changes to your campaign usually, right? So if you can clarify by track any changes made to a campaign on Amazon PPC, history. Okay, so you want to see that option of history. I think the only thing you can do is just download reports by dates, and then you can see the difference. For example, if you removed some keywords, so you will see that keyword was in that month in here, and the month after that not. So it's really plain with all the reports to see that. I don't think there is a history option on the Walmart advertisement platform at this moment.
Okay, and we had a reply. I mean, each change to a campaign is logged, right? So I want to see a history of those changes.
Yeah, I don't think there is an option except of finding it in the reports.
All right.
Yeah, Walmart advertisement platform is not as advanced as Amazon, but it's still good, to get things, get campaigns, and get some data out of it. Hopefully, I know negative keywords is something they're working on right now. Um, uh, and the history feature again is something that I can suggest. From time to time, we do have calls with them, so I can see what they're saying about that.
Speaking of
And
negative,
a what?
oh, sorry, I was going to say, speaking of negative keywords, we had a question about if they can add negative keywords on ads at all.
Not yet. It's coming. It's coming. They're working on it. So soon, hopefully.
If there's any more questions, that's it for our live questions. So we still have a bit of time. So feel free to throw in any more Walmart related questions in the comments sections and we'll get to them. And there's a few questions from our Facebook group that we were going to jump into too. So the next question is, I'm going to submit a case, but just wanted to check to see if I am the only one. It is happening to where you selected early payout and it started giving you early payouts, but then it stopped. Does that happen to anyone?
Yeah. No. I'm saying yes because it's happened to me as well. So I don't know how it's working. Really, sometimes it will give you and then it will stop. I think it's in that time of the year, or maybe it depends how what's your history as a seller. I think they do have a couple of limitations probably. So probably you can get some early payout from the beginning. So let's say it's every payment run 2 weeks. So the first payment, the beginning of the first few days, this is usually when they give you the early payout, and then toward the end of that 2 weeks, they're usually gonna hold it on and give you the payout, the last payout after that. So I think, and also each account is different, but definitely, I would always say open a case because you want to hear from Walmart what they're saying about that and what's the reason. And it's it's not working as well, like actually giving you early payment every day.
Okay, and just a few more questions. This is a good one. What is the most difficult part selling versus on Walmart or Amazon? What's the most difficult part?
That's a really good question. I think the most challenge I see with people is it's a different platform. So if you don't take the time and patience to learn, people get very frustrated very fast. So understanding it's a different platform, it's not Amazon. It's a different platform. And that's one of the things. The second thing is that with Amazon, we have so many tools and we can get so much data, and kind of accurate data. And with Walmart, we're very limited with how much data we get from tools, and sometimes it's not accurate. So I think those two things, people get a little bit frustrated, especially if you're doing a lot of wholesale and things like that, and you just want to make sure you're doing a good buying decision, right? You want to know that validating the process of validating something you want to sell. This is where people sometimes struggle because we're very used to Amazon, that we have so many tools and we can kind of see if this item is going to sell, what's the potential of items. With Walmart, there is a little bit different process. I do have my own process that's going through a lot of steps of validation. We do have that training in our mastermind. So if you guys are, I just want to say, a lot of people asking us all the time, and we see a lot of new sellers coming in. They're really looking for, like a smaller group. We do have a small group. It's called Walmart Elite Mastermind, where we actually work with all the sellers to help you grow faster and get from point A to Z super fast, and make it cut all these mistakes you can do on the way, and all these learning curves and all this stuff. So we do have a small group, and everybody is welcome to try it out. You can message me, we have promotions right now, so you can try it out for 75% off. So let us know if you're interested. We can throw a link. I don't know, Kelsey, if you have the link, but if not, we can just throw it in the comments after the podcast. So yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, and we have one that just came in. What's the news on Australian entities? Are we still aliens?
Walmart didn't release for a while, a couple of months, any update on new countries that are eligible at this moment. So as for Australia, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I know we can ask. I can ask for an update from them and see if there is any update on that. But again, as long as you have a USA LLC, you can apply. Just make sure you're doing it correctly with the right documents. Again, we have so many posts in the past that showing you we have guides. So again, you can always feel free to contact me and we will send you some instructions on how to apply, that you have better chances to get accepted.
Okay, and I think we just have one more question. So again, last call for live questions. Please get them in. And yeah, let's see what we have. Anyone else having nothing but issues keeping the valid tracking metric up? We are doing roughly 75 to 100 orders a day, printing labels and scan forms each day, watching the USPS driver scan every single form before he leaves, only to show 90% VTR every day. There is nothing else we can do differently.
So sometimes it takes time for Walmart to actually get all the right information. Walmart there is a problem in their system. It doesn't matter that you created a label, that you ship it on time. Sometimes the system doesn't recognize it. So this is why you will have that. So make sure you actually have a way to keep track on everything that is shipped on time, because if you're you can open cases and say, for example, oh, I see with this tracking number your system showing that it didn't ship yet, but it actually did. And give them a link to the USPS website with that tracking number. So that will always keep your account in good standard. And even before your account is going to get suspended, if something, they think like that you don't ship on time. Again, as long as you can prove it, you're fine. And they're aware of that. Walmart is aware of that. Usually, I don't see people get suspended for late shipping, and because they know that their system, still have issues. But yeah, just keep track, and try to just continue with the good job. Ship on time, scan it, and there's nothing for you to worry about. If it does affect you from getting the pro seller badge or anything else that is affect you, please open case, because this is why you want to open a case and let them know about that.
Okay, and our last question, is there any Walmart tool similar than AMZ Vine? I mean, something that automatically sends items to get reviews.
So there is no tool. There is something called a Bazaar Voice. It's a third-party service that they will do the giveaway for you and will collect review. Their services are kind of pricey, so unless you're a big brand with a big budget, it's for most sellers, it's kind of, they need a big budget for that. You do have the review accelerator in your account. So again, on the left side, go to growth opportunities. When you click on growth opportunities, one of the tabs will say review accelerator. You go there and you enroll all your items in that program. What is it going to do? It's going to, every time a customer buy your item, it's going to ask him to get review for a reward. So Walmart will give him a $3 reward. And that's working. We have tons of clients using that program and they're getting reviews. You can get right now up to 10 reviews per product. It's only going to cost you $5 per review. So you just do it, because it's really good offer. Go and do it. And for a Vine, again, you can contact me, and we can see if we do have some couple of partners we're working with that do different kind of programs similar to that. So maybe we can find you a good match. So just feel free to message me, and I will send you a couple of names.
Okay, so I think that's it for questions. There's any
All
last
right.
minute one, you can throw them in, but I think we're all done for today.
Yes. So I know everybody's busy, and so I want to wish you guys all happy holidays. We're still gonna be here next Thursday, and so I hope everybody had a good selling month, and happy holidays if we don't see you again. And feel free to continue posting in the group. We are here monitoring everything. So thank you so much, and Kelsey, thank you so much. And I really want to apologize for all the technical issues. I hope we can get it better next time. And Norm.
Yeah, so we'll have Norm back next time too. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.